Guys, welcome back to the Movement Project. So today we're doing a mobility movement prep for 14.4. So we've got our row, our toe to bar, our wall balls, our power cleans, and our muscle ups. So we've got a whole lot of global movements going on, a lot of prime movers doing some big work there. But what often happens is, like we usually always talk about really in the Movement Project, is midline stability is going to be important, and obviously mobility. We're going to focus on our usual breakdown points of thoracic spine and hips. Not too much we're going to do on the ankles today, but that would be the third one if we did. We're going to try to condense it to make it as short as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab my peanuts. All right, I'm going to put it right underneath my upper back and smash into my thoracic spine. So I'm going to find all piece of tissue under my neck and above the middle of my spine. I can use a barbell, I can use a plate, I can use a kettlebell, and I can rock back and forth and try to open up all that tight and tender tissue, and I can feel the back just cracking and opening up, and breathing here with a brace midsection is very important. All right, once I go through all those bits from underneath my neck down to the middle under my rib cage, then I'll go ahead and get my shoulder flexion involved and do some contract relax to open up the thoracic spine as well. So just like I would be doing my toe to bar, and very important to have good thoracic extension for just about all of it. The calorie row would be important, as well as the power cleans. I'm going to get in the position that I would be in toe to bar. I'm going to start with my hips high, get my arms just beyond shoulder width apart. I'm going to drive up as I pull the bar off the ground, and then let my hips fall and breathe into thoracic extension. Then again, drive up, I'm going to pull the bar up and then relax. And that's that neurological response, kind of your nervous system letting go, allowing you to get into a deeper stretch. All right, prescribe 10 of those. You can work the foam roller a little bit lower or a little bit higher as needed. The lower you go, the more intense it's going to feel. So I'd stick around just below the shoulder blades. When I get through that, I'm going to go ahead and go through a mobility drill so I can integrate a bigger movement. All right, for me right now, I'm just going to use this. You can use the side of a squat rack. I'm going to put my elbow just across from my shoulder, put my right foot in front if it's my right shoulder that I'm focusing on, and I'm just going to see how far I can reach my shoulder forward, opening up all that interior musculature and trying to get into external rotation. So I'm going to breathe here, 10 reps. Make sure I'm braced because I don't want to extend my back. All the movement comes from the shoulder. All right, 10 right, 10 left. If you can get them both done at the same time, get them both done at the same time. All right, also very important are going to be my hips. Specifically, we're going to work on posterior chain because of deadlift, because of that hip hinge in the calorie row. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the glutes and hamstrings. So if I'm going to put my right boot on it, I'll cross my right ankle over my left knee and roll and smash into all the tender bits here on my right glute. When I get done a couple minutes on both sides, I'm going to do the same thing on my hamstring. So down the outside, inside, and down the center, trying to break up all those really tight points. All right, when I get through that, I'm going to grab myself a band, and I'm going to try to get kind of a double up of two things, midline stability and posterior chain mobility. So the band's going to get hooked up to the squat rack. I'm going to go ahead and put it just below my shoe. Here I'm going to work on contracting and relaxing, making sure that my abs are braced, my back is flat. I'm going to go contract, relax, and drive the opposite heel down on the ground. All right, contract, relax. It's very, very difficult to get your hip in a full flexion like this and still keep your spine straight. So that's what I want to be your goal. If you